Now your preview for Thursday Night Football. Tampa travels to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Buccaneers are 3-1 straight up, 2-1 against the spread, going over 3 of 4. Bears are also 3-1 straight up at 2-2 ATS, splitting the totals at 2-2. Tampa's minus 3.5 with a total 44.5. It opened at minus 3 and 45. Now, home underdogs with a winning percentage of 750 or better are 76, 59, and 3, including 61, 42, and 3 getting 2.5 or more, and 39, 22, and 3 with 3 or fewer wins. Those would benefit the Chicago Bears, of course. Public betting percentages, I've been looking at public betting percentages for a long time. This is a really intriguing split in both the side and the total when it comes to the difference between tickets and money. 78% of bets are on Tampa, but yet 78% of the money is on Chicago. Now, there are some people out there who would say this implies very sharp money on the home underdogs, because, as I said, it's very rare it's this divergent, but yet somewhat not quite as divergent, but still pretty significant and compelling when it comes to the total. 65% of the bets are on the over, yet 66% of the cash is on the under. So again, some would say that implies sharp money on the under. The best power ratings out there has Tampa at minus 0.5 with a total 47.5 and a projected 24-23 victory by the road team. We also subscribe to the two best computer simulations programs out there. One of the top projection models did 10,000 simulations and found Tampa projected to win by an average of 23-21. The Bears did cover 54% of simulations, with the under at 53%. Another has the power ratings at Tampa minus 4 with a total 47. In those simulations, Tampa covered 51.9% of the simulations, with it going over 56.4% of the time. Against the spread trends, as you look at the brand new offshoreinsiders.com, much more mobile friendly than ever. You can access from work, from church, whatever, and as you can see, the NFC Thursday Night Football Game of the Year goes from Joe Duffy's picks tonight. Joe Duffy, the number one NFL handicapper of all time, and that is documented going back to the score phone days. Tampa's 4-0 as road favorites. Again, all these records are against the spread. But Tampa's 19-40 after allowing more than 250 yards passing in the previous game. Chicago is 1-8 off of a loss and on a 4-12 overall skid. Over-under trends, Tampa's going over 8-0 after allowing more than 30 points in the previous game. Over 8-0 off a spread loss. Chicago's going under 16-5 on grass. Joe Duffy, by the way, Major League Baseball side at 2:08 Eastern Time as well at offshoreinsiders.com. Now, the biggest story, perhaps, Mike Evans is questionable for the Buccaneers. He already has 17 catches and 230 yards, 5 touchdowns. Looks like no final determination is going to be made until he warms up. And so you definitely be watching an hour and a half before game time. But the tea leaves would lean towards saying that he is going to play. But again, questionable is, without question, the most accurate way to describe him. Scotty Miller, likely to play for Tampa. That's key. He's got 15 catches. Chris Godwin is already out off a spectacular season. He had 11 catches this year. And yeah, Nick Foles does remain the starting quarterback for the Bears. We know the whole crazy quarterback situation that they do have there. Mitch Trubisky was obviously benched. But the Nick Foles, who, started the year as the backup, now is the starting quarterback. He is going to be starting tonight. Again, if you appreciate this information, in addition to what we said earlier, please give us a like. Oh, if you follow us on Twitter, it's at Offshore Insider. There's no S at the end, the character limitations. Yeah, the website is offshoreinsiders.com, but on Twitter, it's at Offshore Insider. And you can follow us on Facebook as well. Why don't you just visit offshoreinsiders.com, see all the places you can follow us on social media. We appreciate if you would give us a 5-star review if you're listening to the audio portion, if you're watching on YouTube, or give us a like, the hearts on Periscope, etc. And continue to follow offshoreinsiders.com for the best premium picks.